Hello everyone, welcome back to the Leeds Lewis channel, back with the Leeds United career mode, episode 8 I think it is now actually. Two massive games last episode, getting that massive 3 points against Wolves, and two more massive games today as we take on Aston Villa and Nottingham Forest. 2 wins in this episode would hopefully get us out of that relegation battle. We established that 5-point gap at the end of last episode, and we are heading in to Aston Villa at Ellen Road, hopefully going to be able to get back-to-back wins in the league for what I think would be the first time this season. I mean, same team that played Wolves. You can't really change up a team that has just beaten another 4-0 at this level away from home. A rainy Ellen Road, the crowd behind us. Villa are a good team. They're doing relatively well in this career mode, but we are going to hope to try and stop the party for them and try and take something from this game. But it will be difficult, of course, to take something from a game like this. Patrick Bamford, Brendan Aronson, all in really strong form. Luis Sinisterra, as ever, in really strong form. Live from Ellen Road. Let's see what we can do then. Half an hour in, and we have the first highlight. McKennie plays it out to Sinisterra. Can he beat his marker, Ashley Young? He pulls it back, just holding onto the ball a little too much there, McKennie. Plays it in to Patrick Bamford in the middle from Christensen. It was a brilliant cross, but Patrick Bamford could only shoot straight at Emi Martinez. That was a golden opportunity squandered early on from Leeds United. Now, as we approach half-time, Villa coming forward through Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey, a wonder talent, shoots and it's saved really well by Ilan Meslier. A really good save there from Meslier. Pretty dull first half, not too many chances, but two massive ones right towards the end here. As Villa now have a corner, what can they do? Bailey on the edge of the box, it's cleared out from Leeds, and now can we counter? Brendan Aronson in the middle of the park trying to push forward. He hasn't really got the physicality to be able to do anything, but he's found Sinisterra on the wing. Can the Sinisterra whip a ball into the box, beat his marker? No, he cannot. Tried a bit of skill, went horribly, and Leeds United going at half-time 0-0. But a decent first half overall. I would say we had the better of the chances. Not too many chances for either side at all in that first half, though. Pretty quiet first half. We'll hope for a better second one. But we are not going to make any changes because I don't think the team's been too poor here at Ellen Road. As we head into now a Leeds United corner, 52 minutes into the game, as Villa have made their first substitutes. McKennie plays it out to the edge of the box to Cini to Voba, who shoots from distance, and it's a brilliant save from Emiliano Martinez, who just manages to full extension to push the ball over the bar and out for another corner. That was close from Max Voba, and what a goal it would have been had it gone in as well. As Jack Harrison here plays a short one this time out to Sinisterra. Aronson lines up a shot, but I backed out of it. Voba cuts inside. Can he win that? No, he can't quite get there, and it's cleared away. 70 minutes on the clock then, just 20 minutes now. A goal now would be massive. Jack Harrison, can he find someone in the middle of the box? But it's a poor pass, and Villa are going to come away with it. But Villa, we can't let them counter, and we haven't. Erasmus Christensen lines up a shot, and from distance hits the post. Two massive opportunities from distance here against Aston Villa. It seems to be our best attacking threat to shoot from distance. Two shots so close, and we're pushing forward again. Thurpo, he's really tired, but he's still pushing forward with 10 minutes left to go in this game. Aronson plays it back out to Thurpo. Thurpo in the box, pulls it back to the edge of the box to McKennie, who sends a looping shot, and it's gone in. And by a lucky goal, you have to say, Leeds United lead at Ellen Road 1-0. I do not know if it took a deflection, but that was a very jammy goal indeed. From the edge of the box, Weston McKennie basically chips it. We'll see the replay now. Thurpo does well to keep going. Plays it out to the edge of the box before the ball went out, and he plays a looping ball. Emi Martinez has to do better. I don't think it takes a deflection as we bring on Willian Onso. No, it doesn't. Tyrone Mings can't get anything on it, and he's managed to just chip it from the edge of the box over the rest. Emery's obviously frustrated with that. Terrible goalkeeping, but we benefit. Weston McKennie scores his first goal of the season, and we lead 1-0. He's normally assisting the goals. Well, now he's scoring them. 1-0 Leeds United, a massively big goal in this career mode. We need to be winning games like this to stay up. and 10 minutes to go. We just need to not concede now and we'll be alright. Less than 10 minutes now. We've held out for a few more minutes, but here they come. Voba, he manages to clear it away, but it's a poor clearance and there's no one in the box marking him. Robert Koch is going to have to get there, and he doesn't, and we pay for one mistake at the back. We've been all over Villa, score the goal, but one mistake costs us, and we're going to have to make some change. Rodrigo and Nonto and Somerville already on. Not too many attackers to bring on, but bring on Ayling for a bit more energy down that side. However, Ollie Watkins is a clinical finisher. One chance and they score. That's just how the game works. You have to be taking your chances. You don't do it and they score, and they have pegged us back to 1-1 here as Rasmus Christensen does leave the action. We need another goal now. 87 minutes on the clock would be a brilliant time to get one. Here comes McKennie then. Plays it out to Brendan Aronson. Back to McKennie, the goal scorer. Lays it out to Somerville. Somerville running for a goal. Martinez saves, and Martinez nearly pushed it into his own net. It was a tough shot, tough angle for Crescencio Somerville, who now makes a foul on the 93rd minute and receives a yellow card. But Martinez, it looked like he tipped it into his own net, but no, into the side netting, and we'll see what happens if we have any time left. But that is a very bad challenge from Leeds United, and now we are holding on here in the last minute. It's a free kick whipped in at the far post, but Coutinho can't get there, and that will be the final action of the game. A 1-1 draw, not the worst result at home against Aston Villa, who are a very good side, but we definitely could have got all three there. Silly goal to concede. Maybe we were a bit lucky with the goal we scored, but it's a very difficult draw to take. To points lost. Meslier at his near post maybe should be doing better on Ollie Watkins' finish, but it does end 1-1 at LM Road. But in the rain, not too bad a result. A decent performance from the boys. 2 games without defeat against 2 good sides. Wolves, that's kind of given us a leeway to be able to draw these games and lose points like that. But heading into the international break, about mid-table, decent. Still got a massive gap to the relegation zone. However, Bournemouth on 10 points. 2 points behind us. If we lose this game, that drags us right back in it away at the Vitality Stadium. And Jack Harrison is going to be dropped for Crescencio Somerville because he's literally doing nothing in this career mode. But as I said, another massive relegation 6-pointer. Lose this game and we are dragged right back in it. We can't lose this. If we win it, then it re-establishes that massive gap. But Bournemouth just 2 points behind us. So a win would actually put them ahead of us, as I said, drags us right into it. But the Vitality Stadium is rocking, no matter how small it is, and Bournemouth are going to be hopeful of getting something here. Dominic Solanke, I think he scored something crazy like 10 goals already in this career mode for Bournemouth, so he is going to have to be kept quiet. They have got talent. Looks like they're going to stay up in real life. They'll be hoping to do the same in the career mode. Go then, Firpo, 10 minutes in. It's a quick start to the game. Quick one-touch passing. Sinisterra plays it back out to Tyler Adams, who shoots, and within 10 minutes, the Vitality Stadium in a massive game. An early goal has come to the rescue for Leeds United as we lead early on here through Tyler Adams. It's a beautiful build-up to the goal. Free, quick passing. Adams starts the move and finishes it off by getting that finish. But Firpo, Sinisterra and Adams, brilliant play. One-touch passing. It's a brilliant finish and we lead. Tyler Adams scoring his first goal of the career mode in a really strong start here. And now we just have to keep a clean sheet and we will win this game. However, it is easier said than done. And here come Bournemouth. They can of course on the counter-attack here on the half an hour mark. Robert Koch has been drawn out of position. They shoot. It's a good initial save by Meslier, but Solanke on the follow-up has sent the Vitality Stadium into raptures. They have gone mental here because Solanke has equalised for Bournemouth 20 minutes after we got that initial opener. Solanke, it's a what happens here, crossed in, Solanke shoots, Meslier makes a good initial save, but on the follow-up, Meslier can't do anything about that, and Dominic Solanke scores into an empty net to pull us back to 1-1. Another lead blown by Leeds United. We have to be starting to keep these leads. Gary O'Neill on the touchline is looking pretty old in the game. I do not know what has gone on there with that CGI, however, they draw us back to 1-1. Not the best not the best first half here. Shots on target, Bournemouth 3, Leeds United 1. They are dominating us right now. Brendan Aronson, you can see there, picking up a bit of an injury, but here we go. Sinistera, they have a 2-on-1, and it's a good tackle from Bournemouth, and we will now make that substitute. Bring off Brendan Aronson for Rodrigo. I thought about maybe putting Willie Nonso in that cam role, however, in the end, I did decide to go with Rodrigo, who has that experience. As you can see, I took a long time trying to decide who to put in the cam role, but in the end, it did end up being Rodrigo over Willie Nonso as we get back into the game. Bournemouth playing it around the back, but that's a mistake from Neto, and Patrick Bamford will capitalise, and we take the lead at the Vitality Stadium. It's a horrible mistake from Neto in the Bournemouth goal. He's normally a good goalkeeper for them, but today he has had a howler. Just absolutely terrible goalkeeping there. They're passing it around the back. We'll see it again now. He takes a heavy first touch, playing it across his goal line, and then gets caught behind the post. Bamford has an empty net to shoot into. He couldn't miss from that far out. I don't think anyone could. And we lead 2-1. We lead again. Bournemouth basically handing us the lead. Patrick Bamford's 5th goal of the season. He's on good form right now as Brendan Aronson, injured, does now come off for Rodrigo. And we lead 2-1 right on the stroke of half-time. The worst time for Bournemouth to concede a goal, but a really good time for us to score one. And hopefully we can now get in at half-time. It's a brilliant block from Voba, who's been so good in this career mode. And McKennie, again, another one who has been brilliant in this career mode so far on that follow-up tackle. And we do end up leading 2-1 at half-time at the Vitality Stadium. No changes again, because we are leading. We're going to leave it a bit longer before we make changes. However, a 2-1 victory would be massive for our survival hopes here. And Rodrigo plays the ball out to Somerville on the edge of the box. He's brought down in the box, and the referee is going to give a penalty right at the start of the second half. Somerville is brought down in the box. It's a needless foul, but it is a foul all the same. Stevens on Somerville just goes straight through him. Gary O'Neill is obviously frustrated with that one, and we do now have a penalty. Patrick Bamford, the only person to have taken a penalty in this career mode, has missed one against Newcastle. We need him to score this one to put us 2 goals ahead. Patrick Bamford steps up, and he scores. Leeds United take a 3-1 lead at the Vitality Stadium. Hopefully an unassailable lead now. Bournemouth hopefully will not be able to get back into this one. Patrick Bamford, 2 goals. He is on fire right now. We'll see the penalty again. Neto just doesn't even try. I mean, it's not the best of penalties. Not much power on it at all. Not great placement, but Neto hasn't got it. Patrick Bamford scores. It doesn't matter how you score them. It's just that you do. We lead 3-1 here. And how big will that goal prove to be? But Bournemouth looking for a quick reply here, straight from the kickoff. Anthony plays it into the Solanke, shoots, and they have got that quick reply. 3-2. Bournemouth right back in it. He goes and celebrates away from the home fans. 2 goals for him today. Him and Bamford. Battle of the strikers, maybe. We'll see the goal in there. Poor defending by Christensen to drive in. Compromises the rest. Meslier, it's pretty poor goalkeeping, if I'm honest. He's not moving his legs out at all. He's pretty fixed position. Not great. Not great goalkeeping whatsoever. And we restart at 3-2. We have blown 2 lead. We've blown the lead already. We'll be hoping not to blow 2. But here come Bournemouth again. Jayden Anthony in the 62nd minute. It's a brilliant save from Milan Meslier. And that is going to prompt us into making the first changes, switching to a defensive game plan. We'll see what changes we are going to make. Patrick Bamford, after his 2 goals, is now going to come off the pitch. Rodrigo moves up front, and Willie Nonso will go into that cam role. Weston McKennie, another brilliant performance from him, but Mark Rocker's going to come on it for that a bit more defensive capabilities, as will Luke Ayling at the right back role, as we had to change it just again because it had switched it, unfortunately. But yeah, from those 3 changes coming into effect now as Bournemouth make one of their own. But yeah, a corner for Bournemouth. Patrick Bamford, Weston McKennie and Rasmus Christensen leave the action. Brendan Aronson, you can see on the bench there, not looking very happy as we do now switch to that defensive game plan. They whip in the corner and Meslier will claim it. Great goalkeeping from Milan Meslier, and now Bournemouth have a set piece 10 minutes from the end of the game as they've made some more changes. 10 minutes left. We do not want to be conceding now after holding out for so long. Here they come though. It's in to Solanke, looking for that hat-trick, and the mass from Ilan Meslier. That's why we pay him the big bucks. Ilan Meslier coming in with an absolutely vital save, but Bournemouth are coming forward again. We are under pressure here. Quick passing from Bournemouth. Stanislas shoots, and Ilan Meslier tips it wide, handedly keeping us in this game. Jack Harrison coming onto the pitch now. 3 minutes remaining. Just defend this corner and we're surely there, Leeds United. As Sinistera does make way. Somerville on the front post. Defend this corner and surely we're out of the woods. Fredericks whips it in. Solanke's there and Bournemouth have scored. More late heartbreak in this career mode. We thought we'd had enough of it already, but Bournemouth have compounded it even more. The home fans going absolutely crazy. He's celebrating in front of the away, and Neto has had a terrible game. I don't know why you're celebrating, pal. You've been awful today. But the Vitality Stadium is going mental. All 12,000 of them going absolutely crazy on the front post. Tyler Adams should be doing better on the line. He doesn't even try and jump, but it comes down to Somerville. Why is he not barely jumping there? Meslier has made 2 massive saves. We've switched off after going 3-1 up, and we have paid the price for it, and now we need some late heroics from someone to try and pull us back those 3 points. A draw here, giving Bournemouth some points, is not the worst result, but when you can't lose, and here come Bournemouth on the 93rd minute, the last minute of stoppage time, but a brilliant tackle. Luke Ayling coming in with a proper tackle there. Defends us from losing anything from this game. Solanke picks up the match ball. That was the difference today. Dominic Solanke, so clinical. He has been so good in this career over Bournemouth. The goals he has scored, I'm pretty sure that puts him on 13 goals from 12 games, which is absolutely mental for a Bournemouth striker. But Leeds United leave with the point. 2 draws in this episode, not the worst results in the world. Patrick Bamford scoring goals again. 2 losses in this episode could have been quite costly, as Chelsea beat Man United, continuing their great start to the season. But yeah, two losses today would have been quite poor. We were the better team against Villa, got the draw. We ended up ending with a draw. We were the worst team against Bournemouth, and we scraped to a draw. So in the end, the results kind of balance themselves out. But 2 draws coming off the back of that great last episode where we beat Wolves. We'll see where that puts us in the table. We should still be out of the relegation zone, which we are. However, they have pegged us back 3 points above the relegation zone now. We've got quite good goal difference as we score about as many as we concede, as Manchester City are now starting to pull out a bit of a gap over Arsenal. But we do need to be wary. Just 3 points above the relegation zone. 1 win can change everything, or 1 loss. I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.